What is up, people? We are back with another Am I the Asshole video, because you know I love these videos. They're interesting. So guys, like, comment, subscribe, share the video. And if you like these type of videos, come back to the channel. Thanks for watching.
Welcome in to the very last ever Am I the A-Hole? Wow. Why is it the last one? Well, I have a problem. My problem is that I love doing these videos too much. It's true. It's the reason why I've taken off the last several months. There was a time where like these Am I the A-Holes, they took over the channel. They were the only kind of videos I wanted to make. I was just pounding on them. And then I took a break. I made some other kinds of videos. I really like those videos too. So I kind of was in a bit of a conundrum. And I have found the solution. The solution is to stop making Am I the A-Hole videos on this channel. Because brand new podcast.
Yeah, I literally already watched up to this point. I was like, damn, you gonna stop making them? I was like, oh, come on, man. They're entertaining. Yeah, you got me as well, guys.
Late Night Dylan, where I'm going to be uploading Am I the A-Hole and other Reddit videos every single Monday. Every other week going forward. So go and subscribe to that channel. It sounds like a joke, but I will be uploading literally every single Monday. Every other time. That is... I can't stop the humor, but like that's actually what it's gonna be. But it's also like really funny. I don't know what to do. Like I need to convey to you like it's going to be a consistent thing every single Monday, every other week. But that sounds like I'm a victim of my own jokes. This is how it feels to be oppressed. You can't win. Now I know. This upcoming Monday, just like 2 days from now, if you're watching this the day it was released, there's going to be an upload on that channel. It's gonna be more in a podcasty format than this format. This is gonna be more highly edited. Oh look, I'm underwater right now. Oh, crazy editing. The videos on Late Night Dylan are not gonna be as highly edited, but they're gonna be able to be listenable in the background. It'll be on Apple, it'll be on Spotify, it'll be on Amazon. And also super exciting, we're adding a new element to get your involvement. You guys always comment, and I always wanna like, go back and forth with you guys, but now we're actually gonna be able to, because we're gonna have, there's an app where you guys can record your own opinion and send it in to me, and then I get to listen to it on the podcast and fight you. I have been wanting to fight you guys for so long. Now we're gonna be able to. It's gonna be so much fun. So go on over, subscribe. It's gonna be a grand old time. But for this video specifically, I don't know if I just won the lottery and I just found some of the most magnificent posts. Posts where people are labeled like major a-holes or major non-a-holes, and I wholeheartedly disagree. And if you're gonna want to fight me in this episode, I'm gonna work to convince you this is gonna be a great blaze of glory. Final episode. Am I the a-hole for asking my girlfriend to dress more sensibly on a walk? My girlfriend and I, both 30, go on this trail by the river sometimes. It's about an hour each way, and most people are in casual or sporty clothes. The first few times we did it, she wore a maxi skirt and high heels, and I felt like it was really out of place. I told her after the last time, the next time she should dress more sensibly. She claims that it was fine, but it is really out of place, and even if she won't admit it, she definitely struggles, particularly at the end of the trail where it is not paved. Everyone looks at her, and she even gets a few comments, especially about the shoes, so I wonder if she does it for attention. We went again recently, and she showed up in the same type of outfit. Long skirt, heels clicking on the ground, makeup done like we were going to dinner instead of a walk. I felt embarrassed walking next to her because everyone else was in athletic clothes and she stood out. I reminded her that I had already asked her not to dress like that for this specific activity. She told me that I was being controlling and that she can wear whatever she wants. I feel like she is deliberately ignoring what I said, but at the same time, I do not think it is unreasonable to expect her to fit the setting. Am I the a-hole for saying something? If you will have noticed, he got asshole poo mode, which apparently is like mega a-hole. Like he was so largely voted a-hole, there's barely any discussion. Hi. Yeah, we're going there. I haven't looked at the comments.
Wait, what? I'll let it play, but how? That seems pretty reasonable. I mean, it's just kind of dumb if you're going on a walk to wear dressing heels anyway, right? I mean,
I don't want to be influenced. I want to give my opinion, and then I'll see if the comments can win me over. I'm going to try to win you over first, okay? Girls, let your men dress you. You don't know what's appropriate. Let me start with my real argument. I've already turned people off with a joke, but let me... I can't help myself, man. I have to go there. My thought, wait, what is a maxi skirt, by the way? I just assumed it was like an inappropriate skirt. Oh, it's a long skirt, which I guess would be yeah, that would make sense. Like you wouldn't hike in long skirts.
Yeah.
Full-length skirt that typically extends to the ankles or the floor. Oh yeah, yeah, you don't want to get dirty, right? Here's my argument. Ladies, men, everyone. I might be biased because there's a guy at my gym. He is there every single time I go. I think he goes 7 times a week. And he does the same exact exercises every single of those 7 days. Because I stagger my days. It's not always the same day. And he's always in the same exercises. And he wears skin tight blue jeans. He wears also skin tight, like a compression shirt tucked into the jeans. And every day I see him, I'm just like, come on, man. It bothers. You don't wear jeans to the gym. You don't. You do. If it's like your first to third time at the gym and you're still learning, there's a curve. I understand. You're there 7 times a week. No one else is wearing jeans. I think that generally there's an etiquette to clothing. There's certain clothes you don't wear at different things, and there's an acceptable range as well. If you're going out for a nice dinner, right, where people are wearing button-up shirts, and then you're just wearing like a ratty old t-shirt with like holes in it, that's not the right etiquette, right? Now, this is a low... I'm gonna keep moving my hands until the word comes. This is a low expectation event, right? A hike. This isn't a conversation about free will. We all know that anyone can do whatever they choose. As long as it's not harming anyone else, she should be allowed to do this. If she wants to go by herself, that's fine and do this. However, in a relationship, there's a certain code of conduct, right? I don't think she's doing this as a bid for attention, but the boyfriend doesn't want to be seen with somebody who, I guess, is drawing a lot of negative attention from people they don't know. And I think that's an okay feeling to try to address it as well. Do I have any more killer arguments?
I mean, look, honestly, right, it's like, for me, I hear this and I go, just like even if you were by yourself, right, common sense, why would you dress like that on a hike for a walk? But yeah, you're fine if you're by yourself, but if you were your partner and you're going on a hike, it's such a weird, it's such a weird thing. I feel like most people would just dress the right way for a hike. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like his girl's very, very argumentative. If she can't even budge on wearing normal clothes for a hike, I don't know. Like, that just seems like there's more stuff along the line, and she's probably very argumentative and very, she doesn't like to budge on a lot of stuff. That's just my opinion, because I don't understand that. I don't know why you wouldn't just wear normal clothes on a hike. I don't know why you would do that, and especially with your partner. Like, look, do you mind wearing maybe sport? It's not like he's telling you to cover up, or he's telling you to. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, he's just saying wear some sports stuff for a hike, which most people would do. You guys let me know you feel in the comments, but I don't know. I feel like there's not really much of a discussion there. I don't know. That's just me.
For a second. I just know this is an uphill battle because this guy a-hole poo mode. And maybe you're just not a right match where she wants to, wear high heels and a long flowy skirt on a hike. She should and can do that if she chooses to. If that's something that you don't want out of your partner, then that could be something that, breaks you up. Is it controlling to say, I don't think what you're wearing is appropriate for the situation?
No.
I don't think that's controlling. People in a relationship kind of should have that expectation, like we're going to somewhat fit the environment. High heels on a hike. Wait, is it a hike or it was a walk? Let's go to the comments. Let's see what the comments say. Let's see if I'm influenced. She's not ignoring you. She's just not obeying you. She's been on this walk before. She knows what the experience will be like in these clothes. She chooses to wear them. The pros outweigh the cons for her, and that's her choice. Nothing we disagree with at this point. If she was getting hurt or making her clothing choices your problem by, say, taking your jacket to keep warm and leaving in the cold, right? So if anything were to inconvenience him, then it would be a different story, which they're saying. True, yes. Your issue is that you're embarrassed. You talk about what everyone else is wearing, how others are reacting. Find a way to get over it and love your girlfriend for who she is, including her style choices.
I don't know. This feels like so... Sorry to pause again. This whole comment feels so like guilt trippy. Like, the problem is you. I don't think it's entirely that deep. I just think it's a normal thing that normal humans would ask. Like, if you're in a setting, like, I don't know, if we're going to a formal setting, don't wear shorts and a t-shirt. Like I feel like that's like a regular. I'm gonna let it play. I don't know. I thought it's not much of an issue. But
Someone that likes her and doesn't find her embarrassing. Yeah, I think we're on the same page. I think maybe the disagreement is just that if one of you is inappropriately dressed for an occasion, the other one says, hey, you should dress more along the lines of what is expected of this occasion, right? I think I'm right. What if you got invited to a neighborhood or like a friend's birthday party for their child, and everyone's there in t-shirts, and your boyfriend shows up in a suit, and you're like, can you not wear, like, this doesn't fit the event, and you're standing out, and it's just weird. Would it be controlling to say, please don't wear a suit to this event? It's way too formal. Would these same people say, like, why are you getting so upset? He wants to look dashing for you. Why are you more concerned about yourself and other people's opinions? Some people care about that. Like, I know, like, we promote, like, uniqueness in society, and it's good to be your natural self. But not everyone wants to be, like, the standout person who has attention on them everywhere they go. Some people like to fit into the environment. They don't want to feel like singled out and like, hey, look at them being weird, you know? Some people are just against that. And I think this guy specifically he's got a girlfriend who he feels singled out by being next to her because she is the odd person out. And I think that's a valid feeling. But again, we get into this weird gray area of like, what is controlling versus like, what is the expectation when you're in a relationship? There's always a level of controlling. Not allowing your partner to flirt with other people during a relationship, is that controlling? Technically, yes. But it's also the expectation. There's a certain give and take by being in a relationship. Damn, I'm making good points. Oh my God, I'm killing it. I can't wait to see your responses. I can't wait to just like, I want to hear your opinions so bad. People keep saying hike. Oh, that's my bad. I did. Comment said it's a pavement by a river. So an hour walk on a flat pavement by a scenic area. I call it a leisurely stroll. I guess part of it is, does that change much? I think it does, actually. What does it look like? What does the trip look like? If it's just like a very casual stroll, then I don't think it matters what it is. If it's more of an athletic setting, then it does matter. Don't wear jeans to the gym, guy. I think I'm taking out my feelings for that guy on this girl. I am relieved to tell you no one out there is evaluating what she's wearing. They don't care. Well, that's not true. Didn't he say specifically that people have made comments? And if he's noticing looks, like I said, it goes back to like not everyone wants to like stand out and be like, look at how unique I am, you know? You throw in that she has trouble walking. Oh yeah, that's him justifying it by being like, actually, I just want her to be able to walk comfortably. I'm not controlling. It's like you are a little bit controlling. This sub is disproportionately crammed with gossip girls. Wait, whoa. Yeah, some people make themselves feel better by mocking strangers. The majority won't care enough to bring it up. It doesn't affect anyone but her, and therefore isn't worth remembering. That's easy to say, but like when you're in the moment and you feel singled out, not everyone can just go, no one in the world matters but me and her. That's just not like how the human brain works. OP seems to think he and his girlfriend by proxy are the sun in everyone's solar system. Wait. Oh, that's so disingenuous. Saying no one cares. No one's paying attention to you. Oh my God.
You know, the problem is this is Reddit, bro. I feel like most people on Reddit are kind of stupid because these comments are so, I don't know. Not all of them, like made some all right points. I mean, it is a path, so that kind of changes stuff a little bit. It does, but yeah, the path just changed a little bit. You know, you guys let me know. I'm still trying to, but I don't know. I feel like if you're going somewhere and everyone's in sportswear, I don't know. Is it that hard to just put on sportswear for like an hour walk? I don't know. I feel like this would be too much of a headache for me. I'd be like, why? This is not really. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think in the comments. I don't know.
So you think everyone in the world cares about you? You think the president's gonna call you after this? Really? No? It's like, dude, she thinks you're proposing. Can that happen? Unlikely. You're the a-hole. I want to find someone who's like, hey, I get it. You're the a-hole. You mentioned it once. She didn't want to wear what you suggested. That's her right. If you don't want a girlfriend who dresses over the top for a hike, find a new girlfriend. Yeah, so you're saying he's the asshole for bringing it.
I'm sorry to pause again, but we're just advocating to just break up a whole relationship over something so silly that could just be altered. And God, this generation, we're just all like break up. But it's like, how about finding common ground? I don't know. Am I the only one? Am I crazy? It's like
it up, her not changing, and then bring it up a second time by being like, hey, you're still wearing that, really? So you're saying he should have just brought it up once or never brought it up? I guess that's the curious. Like, where's the line there? You're the a-hole. Anyone, anywhere. Oh my God. This is a thin limb I'm on. Any updates from this guy? Tasty Law.
Oh, you're there, so if you can't handle a couple of onlookers looking at a woman in clothes that aren't typical for a trail, maybe you shouldn't be dating such a confident woman. Oh my god, it's like... Wow.
This is a thin limb I'm on. Any updates from this guy? Tasty Log. Oh my god, he's been commenting. It's not a hike exactly. It is a flat trail. Most of it is paved and a bike path or pedestrian trail, but some parts have gravel or mud. Since they are block heels. Block... Man,
yeah, well,
I'm
yeah.
learning today.
It's
This is
so-
his example that he gave. That's something that she would wear on a hike. Or, sorry, on a trail.
Okay, so I'm watching this back and I'm realizing my interest got caught more so on the conversation around like what is controlling, what the level is. And I addressed maybe the individual post a little bit less. In this specific situation, and especially the more he commented, the more it seemed like this occasion was fine. Like it's fine to wear what you wore. It was just sounded like it was just more so like a flat trail. So it's like, all right, bro, like pick your battles maybe. And they might just not be a good match where she wants to dress up even greater than the situation may call for normally because she just enjoys doing that. And he might like a girl who dresses down or will kind of blend in a little bit more, which is valid for both of them. But that might just not be the right match. And they're both allowed to voice that opinion and object and try to figure that out and kind of negotiate in a way. Sometimes relationship, there's like negotiation that happens. How do you make your partner comfortable and how does your partner make you comfortable, you know? With the specifics on this case, I'm on her side, but I think the thing that caught my interest more so was like where that line is. I gave the example of like someone showing up just like massively overdressed for like a party or like a cookout or just like anything where everyone else is in like jeans or something and someone shows up in a suit. Like, someone should talk to you. Like, someone should inform you, like, what the etiquette is for the attire.
In the end, I think this is gonna make for some interesting conversation. Should you have say in what your partner wears? If you think that they're dressed inappropriately for certain events, whether it be a hike or a birthday party or a dinner or anything, should you say and how much control should you have? That is what I want to know. Oh my god, I can't wait to see the comments. I might get roasted. I can't believe I couldn't find a single person. It wouldn't be the first time I've gotten in trouble. So, let me have it. Am I the a-hole for calling out...
Yeah, look, my final opinions on that, guys. I just think, yeah, when you learn more about it, you know, the trail, it's a walk. It's a normal walk, right? It's a normal trail. I don't know. I just feel like you should just compromise. I don't think you should really break up over something like that. Like the comments, people being like, I just think that's crazy. I just feel like you can just come to a compromise. Now, look, there are certain places where you can walk and you can wear casual stuff, obviously. And obviously, look, this is from the problem with these as well, this is only from his perspective, by the way. So let's note that we don't know what her perspective is. But let's say he's telling the truth and everyone is in somewhat sporty gear, then you could assume that the trail they're going on probably requires that, right? Because if you're going somewhere and everyone's in... So I don't know, maybe she should just compromise. And it's not, I don't think it's controlling per se. I don't think it's just more of a look, going to the spot together, you know, you could just compromise. Like, you know, it'd be the same thing if like, if she was going somewhere, I don't know, and she went, oh, could you maybe, because everyone's like this, it's like, okay, everyone's in there, you know, you want to fit in, and do you know what I mean? And I'm not necessarily saying everywhere you go, you have to fit in, but I think the key word here is just compromise. You know, I see so many stuff online where like people just instantly go straight to just break up. It's like, yeah, you guys let me know what you think in the comments though below. I think is he an a-hole? I don't think he's an a-hole. I just think maybe, you know, you need to have a conversation. If you can't compromise on this, then yeah, maybe you should break up. I know I just said you shouldn't, but if you can't compromise on something like this, then maybe you should break up because, God, I imagine like you have kids and what if you guys want to get married and, you know, you want to make real life decisions and you can't even decide what to wear on a hike or a trail or whatever. Yeah. You guys know what you think in the comments though.
A double standard with my girlfriend. Hi everyone, mommy have it. Am I the a-hole for calling out a double standard with my girlfriend? Hi everyone, my 29-year-old guy, his girlfriend, 26-year-old female, is upset with me because of something I said at the airport. We've only been together for 4 months, but everything has been good so far between us. I've been a little insecure because she makes more money than me, and even my friends have made comments about her being out of my league looks-wise. Great start. Okay. We were about to leave for our first trip as a couple to Colorado Springs. Here's where the problem starts. I've only been in our city for less than a year, and I come from a small town, so it's my first time seeing a really nice airport. Growing up, I didn't travel much on a plane and don't remember the airports really. As we were walking down the hallways, I said, "This airport is bomb as F." It was kind of loud, I guess, but my girlfriend hit me on the arm and said I can't say bomb at an airport. But then later, she was talking about what she packed, and she mentioned she packed Bombas socks. And sure, the socks are the coziest that you can buy, but is this a double standard? Well, guy, I don't know about double standard, but I do know that Bombas has double the standards of their competitors. That's why they're so good. This video is sponsored. This video is sponsored by Bombas. Many of you think I have come here today to talk to
This is an ad. Yeah, very, very good, my friend. Very good, very good. I'm not watching it, but very good. We're gonna skip along though because we don't do ads here, okay? But very good. There's the QR code, guys. You guys wanna? Yeah. All right.
very cozy right now. Am I the a-hole for wanting to be a princess too? I, 18 female, was invited to go to a Renaissance fair with a couple of my friends. It would be me and 2 other couples. Before asking
Wait,
for
sorry,
a
what was
Renaissance
the-
fair, to be a princess too? I, 18 female, was invited to go to a Renaissance fair with a couple of my friends. It would be me and 2 other couples. Before asking me, they made sure I wouldn't mind being the 5th wheel, which I did. Before asking me, so they asked her. Oh, she was invited, yes, okay. A few days after the couples that invited me, 18 female and 18 male, asked me what I was thinking for my costume. I replied that I wanted to be a princess with a hidden. Not sure. My friend replied that she was going to be the same thing, wearing a green dress. I said that I also wanted to be wearing a green dress, but I would settle for blue, since she had already decided. But they were both pretty against me being a princess, even if wearing a different color. Their reason being that because it was a couple's costume for them, knight and princess, it would be weird if I was also a princess. They also added that people wouldn't be able to tell who was a couple between us. I feel like it's not that serious. We suggested other costumes. I suggested being her lady in waiting. What? But she was very against that, and they suggested I be a court jester.
Oh, that's peak.
This is my favorite post.
That's
This is
peak.
awesome.
That's
Actually,
peak.
this is kind of similar to the last post. It's like deciding what to wear. That wasn't planned. These are all like within like the month old, the most interesting ones I found. You could be a court jester or wizard, but I would really like to wear a dress or something girly. By the end of the conversation, it seemed like everyone was getting a little bit frustrated by my friend told me I could wear whatever I want and that it was my choice. So eventually the friend just gives up. Hey, all right, you know what? Whatever, just wear what you want. But I'm not sure if she would still prefer me to not be a princess or be upset by me doing so. So would I be the a-hole if I wore a distinct princess costume as well? I always say women should be able to wear what they want whenever they want, no matter who they're with. That is pretty much been my hardcore stance, and I've never deviated. So wear what you want, girl. Unlike the last post, I understood. I don't understand this one. Their reasoning was other people wouldn't be able to tell who was a couple between us. So you're gonna see people out at the Renaissance fair, and they're gonna be like, oh, you guys are a couple, cute. And you guys are gonna be like, oh no, we're not together, they're together. And then the other person's gonna be like, oh. And then the couples are gonna be like, God damn it, I can't believe this. Oh, they thought that you and I were together. Oh, how do we recover from this? That's a who cares, right? I suggested being her lady in waiting, which means...
Wait, lady in wait. I've heard this so many times. What is lady in waiting at?
a woman who attends. Yeah, you were gonna be the servant. That's what I thought it meant. Truly.
Ah.
I mean, I looked it up, but like that is truly what I thought it meant. It's not that I didn't know. I did know, actually. You could be a court You want to be a princess? Have you ever thought about being a clown though? Instead, court jesters aren't clowns. Shut up. I don't want people. I don't want you people. If your first thought was, well, Dylan, technically a court jester is different than a clown. I don't want you here. Why did they not want her to be a princess? Because they would have 3 princesses? Like, they wanted her to come. What did they think she was gonna want to dress as? A literal court jester. Really? Let's see the comments. Who are gonna be on my side this time? Which isn't fun. I don't have to fight this time.
Yeah, honestly, with this, I mean, I don't know. I guess maybe Honestly, these situations seem so like, I don't know, just compromise. Just like, I don't know, where maybe where some, I don't know. This one I'm generally like, guys, I don't know. It's such a like weird situation. I'm sorry, yeah, this is not gonna be, you're not gonna get much of an opinion from me in these ones, guys. 'Cause I generally don't know. Like if I was in this situation, what would I do? Like, say if it was like, I don't know, say if I was a girl and I went to, okay, say if I wanted to wear an outfit and this couple was wearing an outfit. Honestly, I would just try wear a different one, honestly. That'd be me. I would just compromise, especially if it's a couple wearing that, they got their own thing. Yeah. I think I would just wear a different outfit, honestly.
I like fighting, but just, you know, there's only so many fights I could take on a day. Not the a-hole arguing who gets to play the princess shouldn't be a thing after the age of 6. In my opinion, she should be a queen, pretend the other 2 girls are her daughters, and rag on them the whole time. Great suggestion, Reddit. You know what you should do? You should go dressed as their superior and then make them miserable. Wouldn't that be fun? There will be 1,000 other princesses there. Dress however you want. That's so true. Just have her if it's so important for the couple to be seen as a couple, have her like hugging his arm all day, you know? Or holding hands, or literally anything, if that's important. We move on. Am I the a-hole for paying off my...
Yeah, that one was a bit, I don't know what to say about that one, honestly. Like, I mean, this has been a long video, but hey, I'm gonna keep going. I'm enjoying these, so I don't normally go this long, but hey, let me check how long my OBS is first. Sorry, guys. Yeah, okay, so guys, my OBS is being, it's a long video, but guys, if you do enjoy this, I will do a part 2 to the same video. They're very interesting. Let me know your thoughts. That second one, I generally don't like address. I don't know. For me personally, I'm one of those people where I'll either just compromise, or I don't know, I'll just find, because little stuff like that, like an outfit to wear at a party, I'm just like, just have a conversation about it, blah blah blah. Just compromise. If like this couple wants to wear it, fine, I'll wear something else. Or better yet, though, the person who was the couple, though, maybe you should have accepted her and wearing a different color or something like that. Maybe I think a different color wouldn't have been too bad. And then the first one, what was the first one again? Oh my god, what was the first one again? It was oh yeah, the trail. Yeah, I know. So I've given my opinion on that. I think again, you can just compromise with that. But guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments, because these Reddit things, they really have you thinking, because some of these situations you've probably been in yourself, or you run into, or you've probably heard stories like this. So, but again, this is Reddit, so we got to take a lot of these stuff with a grain of salt. But guys, look, I've yapped for so long. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I enjoy doing these, so please, if you guys want to see more, subscribe, comment your opinions down below, and have a good day. Thanks for watching.